Hello dear children, today we are going to learn about transportation of food and other substances in plants. Transportation is a vital process in all living organisms and is involved in the movement of water, minerals and other necessary nutrients to all parts of the plant. Translocation is defined as the process of transport of food from leaves to the other part of the plant. Phloem plays a major role in translocation. In plants, the synthesized food molecule by the leaves are transported to the different storage organs like roots, stems, fruits with the help of vascular tissue called phloem. Phloem are the complex living tissues present in all the vascular plants and are mainly composed of different specialized cells called companion cells, phloem fibers, phloem parenchyma and sieve tubes. ATP is necessary for phloem tissues. The transport of food from leaves to the other part of the plant occurs through the vascular tissues called phloem. The food made in the leaves is loaded into the sieve tubes of phloem tissue by using the energy derived from ATP. As a result, the osmotic pressure in the tissue increases, causing the water to move into it. This process is helpful in moving the food materials according to the need of the plant. Function of phloem. Phloem helps in translocation of food materials from leaves to the other part of the plant. Phloem transports food in both directions, upward as well as downwards. ATP is required in the form of energy for transportation. This is all about the transportation of food and other substances in plant body. Let's begin the excretion. Many harmful substances or waste products like urea, uric acid, ammonia are produced in the living organisms. If these substances accumulate in the body or retain in the body for a long time, it can lead to the harm, serious harm, or even a death of organism. It is necessary to remove such harmful and waste substances. Different organisms have different methods. Removal of waste or harmful substances from the body is called excretion. In unicellular organism, unicellular means only single cell, waste materials are directly eliminated across the cell surface, whereas the process of excretion in multicellular organism is quite different or complex. Hello dear children, today we are going to learn about excretion in plants. Why does this happen? Leaves of plants fall off in a particular season. Fruits, flowers fall off after a certain period of time. Why does this happen? Dear children, excretion is a complex process in animals. On the other hand, excretion is simple process in plants, because in plants there is no special organs for excretion. In animals there is a specific organ for excretion. That's why excretion is complex in animals and simple in plants. Gaseous substances given out, released outside the plant body by the process of diffusion. Most of the waste substances are stored in vacuoles of leaf. After sometimes, these parts where the waste substances are stored, these part of the flowers start to fall. Some waste substances or products stored in old xylem in the form of resin and gum. Some waste substances are also released in the soil by the root cells. You just try to observe and find out. While mother cuts elephant foods or arum leaves, mother hand starts to itch. Why does this happen? Try to find out. Ask mother what she does to prevent the itching. Dear children, in some plants, the waste substances are present in the form of crystals of calcium oxalate. Calcium oxalate is also called Rafix, as the calcium oxalate crystals are needle-shaped. They prickle and cause irritation of the skin. It does not mean that all the waste products of the plant are harmful to us. Some waste materials are useful for us. For example, gum, latex of rubber, resin. This is all about excretion in plants. Let's begin the excretion in human body. Different organ systems are present in body. These all organ systems are responsible for different life processes. For example, respiratory system is responsible for respiration. Digestive system is responsible for digestion. Reproductive system is responsible for reproduction. Nervous system is responsible for coordination, and so on. Removal of waste material from the body is a very important process, and this process is carried out by excretory system. Excretion is nothing but the removal of excretory substances. Excretory system consists of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, the urinary bladder and the urethra. Urine is formed by the kidneys by separating the waste and unwanted excess substances from the blood. Kidneys are bean-shaped structure located on either side of the backbone and are protected by the ribs and muscles of the backbone. The kidneys have the inner concave structure. The blood vessels, ureter and nerves enter the kidneys through the hilum, which is a notch at the inner concave surface of the kidney. The outer layer is called capsule. Inside the kidney, there are two zones. Outer zone is the cortex, inner zone is the medulla. Nephrons are the functional unit of the kidney. Each nephron has two parts, glomerulus and renal tubes. Glomerulus consists of a bunch of capillaries formed by afferent arterioles. Blood from glomerulus is carried out by efferent arterioles. The renal tube starts with a cup-like structure called Bowman's capsule, and this encloses the glomerulus. The Malpighian body consists of glomerulus and Bowman's capsule. The highly structure in the tubule next to the Bowman's capsule is the proximal convoluted tubule. Next part of the excretory system is ureter, a pair of thin muscular tube called the ureter. Ureter comes out of each kidneys, extending from the renal pelvis. It carries urine from kidney to the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder, it is a muscular sac-like structure which stores urine. Next part of the excretory system is urethra. This tube arises from the urinary bladder and helps to expel urine out of the body. In muscles, it acts as the common route for sponge and urine. Its opening is guarded by the sphincter muscles. The urea produced in the liver comes into the blood. When the urea containing blood comes into the glomerulus, it is filtered through its capillaries, and urea and other harmful substances are separated from it. Kidneys are the main organs in the process of excretion. The skin and lungs also help in the process of excretion. Right kidney is in a slightly lower position than the left kidney. Each kidney has approximately 10 lakh nephrons. The structural and functional unit of kidney is called nephrons. Approximately 5 liters of blood, which is present in a normal healthy person's body, is filtered by the kidney about 400 times every day. The kidneys filtered 190 liters of blood, from which 1 to 1.9 liters of urine is formed. The remaining liquid is reabsorbed in the body. This is all about the excretion in human being.